Hey guys, 40 the Broadway saying here. So before we get on to the video for the part 4 of Lost Chapters and that overview, I do want to give you guys a little bit of a quick update on what's been going on with me. So after KrakenCon, because you guys know the previous weekend upon the making of this video, I was at KrakenCon. So I was busy with that. So after KrakenCon, I was busy working on a personal announcement that I've already gone public with, but my wife and I are actually going to be expecting a baby by March. So we made that official announcement. So I was busy with that. So we are very blessed and very grateful. So I just thought I'd share that news with you guys. And then the next day, on October 3rd, we celebrated our 3-year wedding anniversary. So I had a lot going on this week, which is why you guys didn't see a lot of videos from me. And then to top it off, without going into too much detail about it, I am working on some special projects, which are very, very exciting. If you guys were on my last Twitch stream, you guys might know what that is, but yeah, so a lot of good things happening, which is why you guys haven't really seen a lot of DFFOO videos for this past week. But I just thought I'd at least let you guys know that because I want to at least be transparent with you guys and let you guys know what's going on. But the videos are coming back, don't worry. I am in no way, shape, or form going to be slowing down the Broadway saying. I'm gonna keep going strong despite all of these things that are happening that are good things. So anyways, guys, let's go ahead and get on with the video for the Lost Chapters Part 4 for Global Dissidia Opera Omnia. Hey, mahal everyone! Welcome back again to the Broadway Saiyan YouTube channel. I am your host 40 and we are back with another video on Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia, focusing again on the global version of Opera Omnia. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the next piece of content, which is going to be Lost Chapters Part 4, featuring Ace, Seymour, and Sabin. That's right, we're going to be seeing these characters come back permanently with their Lost Chapters. So let's go ahead and go over some details in regards to these Lost Chapters. So we're going to be seeing a banner, which is going to be featuring all 3 of their weapons. So it's going to be their 35 CP and their 15 CP weapons in this banner at a rate up. So let's go ahead and go over it quickly. 35 CP Academia deck, increasing Ace's Spiral and Mega Spiral combo's damage output, as well as lowering the action delay. 15 CP playing cards is going to be increasing his burst and Mega Burst damage output, and also giving himself a small max Brave Up for 4 turns. For Seymour, we have his 35 CP Summoner's Great Staff, increasing his Lance of Atrophy's damage output, as well as improving the debuffs he inflicts and extending those debuff duration. His 15 CP Seymour Staff is going to be increasing his Chain Spell's damage output, lowering the action delay, and also granting him a max Brave Up to himself for 4 turns. And finally, for Sabin, his 35 CP Burning Fist is going to be increasing his Aerial Slash's damage output, as well as giving himself a small max Brave Up to himself for 4 turns. I'm kind of seeing a theme here with this small max Brave Up. And then his 15 CP Kaiser Knuckles is going to be increasing his Aura Cannon's damage output and lowering its action delay. What are my thoughts on this banner? So if you like these characters, then by all means go ahead and pull. But we all know that level 60 and Awakening is just around the corner. So if you are not a whale like I am, I would definitely save, because level 60 Awakening means that we're probably going to be seeing the first few EX weapons too. So I would definitely hang on to your gems, but again, if you like these characters, by all means go ahead and pull. Alright, so we're going to talk about the bosses for each of these respective Lost Chapters. The first one is going to be, oh god, the Raging Tortoise for Ace. We all know how much we hate these tortoises, and now there's going to be 2 when we get into the hard mode for Lost Chapters. So let's go ahead and go over it. Chase HP value of 40 each for each of these Raging Tortoises. They're weak to fire. They like to retreat in their shell, raising their defenses against physical and magic damage, which is extremely annoying, as we knew from when the Ace event was live. And this time, when it's level 70 and higher, they also increase their speed, so they're going to be even more of a pain. And then they deal a lot of damage with their Water Burst, Earthquake, and Ground Shaker, and this is what cancels their retreat phase, so you want to watch out for that. Now, they do primarily use physical-based attacks, so their only magic-based attack is Water Burst, so you may want to consider using Galoof for this. I know he's been very popular for previous hard content that we've been seeing lately, so I'd say maybe you might want to give Galoof a chance for this one. But definitely this one is going to be the most annoying one by far. Probably the hardest one. As we know, these tortoises were very annoying back when this event first came out. So, but that is my thoughts on the Raging Tortoise for the Lost Chapters Ace. Moving forward, we have the Seymour boss, which is going to be the Night Behemoth. So we're going to be facing 2 of them. They both have a chase HP value of 40. They're weak to thunder and wind. They can increase their defense against physical attacks when they use Mighty Roar, as well as providing themselves a little bit of Brave. They do primarily use magic-based attacks, aside from their basic Brave attack. So their basic Brave attack is the only physical attack that they use. Their Energy Flare is definitely the ability you want to watch out for. It's going to be hitting harder at level 70, and it does have a high turn rate. So that's like their signature move you want to watch out for. And then as far as like strategically wise, maybe you could try to use Celeste as a magic tank, because they do primarily use magic-based attacks, so she can provoke and absorb that magic damage, so then that way she could somewhat freely use her HP attacks and her HP attack ability without getting broken. So I would say definitely use Celeste for that. This one is not going to be as hard as the Raging Tortoise. Still a little bit difficult because they do hit hard, but I don't think it's going to be as frustrating as the Raging Tortoise. And finally, Sabin's Lost Chapter boss is going to be the Ghost Brother. So this one we're going to be facing 3 of them, just like his event. They each have a chase HP value of 30. They are weak to Ice, Water, and Holy. However, they are resistant to Thunder and Dark. So don't be bringing your Edges or your Shantotos or your Dark Knight Cecils to this, because they ain't going to be doing much. They like to increase their attack, max Brave, and speed with their abilities called Wail and Shriek. They do primarily use dark magic-based attacks. So again, Celeste could definitely be effective for this particular Lost Chapter's boss, because they use primarily magic-based attacks. Now, as far as the Lost Chapter's boss-wise, I think this one is going to be the easiest by far, especially now that we have access to some units that actually deal AoE HP damage, such as, let's say, like Maria, or Kuja, or Cypher, or Irvine. So you can consider using that. And also, Sabin himself does have that increased damage output against ghost type enemies. So bringing him to this would actually be pretty cool, and he'll also get that synergy from it. All right, guys, you know how I like to do these videos. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a little bit of a gameplay showcase from my JP account. That way you guys have a visual for these Lost Chapters that are gonna be hitting global very soon. Let's go ahead and take a look at that gameplay. Alrighty guys, here we are with my JP account. I'm going to be showcasing the upcoming Lost Chapters Part 4 that we're going to be getting in global very soon. What I'm going to be doing is doing the level 90 hard mode for each of the 3 respective Lost Chapters. Now, I am going to be showcasing a character that we will be getting in global later on in the future that JP just has, just to make the video fun. Again, this is by no means a strategy-wise or how to clear these. This is pretty much just me giving you guys a visual to get you guys hyped up for the upcoming content that global's getting. So we're going to go with Ace first. And I'm obviously going to be taking Ace, and the character that I'm going to be showcasing today, that I'm going to be taking alongside with him, is going to be Lon and Rain from World of Final Fantasy. That's right, Lon and Rain are characters in Dissidia Opera Omnia, which is really cool. So these are future characters that we're going to be getting in Dissidia Opera Omnia, and what's really nice about them is that they are a pair as a single unit, because they're in their small form. I can't remember the term off the top of my head, but yeah, so we're going to be tackling the Ace event with Ace and Lon and Rain. And Lon and Rain are units that specialize in AoE HP damage, and their HP damage is not split. Like, it's not divided evenly, it just deals the damage outright 100%. So they're pretty cool. So that's one of their AoE abilities there. Here's the other one. It's like they summon a monster. I believe it's a piece of a monster from their respective game, World of Final Fantasy. Alright, so the mid-boss for this one is going to be the Gaia Behemoth. So we all remember how this boss works. When he's targeting all, you want to dump your Brave, because he absorbs your Brave. Let's go ahead and check out their EX. And their EX for Lon and Rain actually charges pretty quickly. So you'll use like 1 or 2 abilities, and it's already like fully charged. So it's pretty cool. Alright, so now this is where we want to dump our Brave. So we're broken with Lon and Rain, which is actually going to work to our favor. Okay, there we go. So let's do this. Alright, we have their EX again, so again, it charges pretty quickly, so hopefully you guys are enjoying this little showcase here of Lon and Rain, as well as what we're going to be seeing soon in Global for the Lost Chapters Part 4. Alright, let's go ahead and nuke them again with their ability 1. Okay, and oh boy, here we go, the dreaded Raging Tortoise. Oh, these guys are annoying. But luckily we have Lon and Rain. So they always open their turn by doing that. So just keep that in mind. They increase their Brave. They're like in their enraged state. Alright, we're just going to hit them with the EX right off the bat. Okay, so they're both targeting Ace. Okay, now they're in their shell. So I'm just gonna build my Brave with Ace. And then this is what I'll do. Okay, what's the cool thing about them going inside their retreating in their shells is that they kind of just sit there. So it's essentially we're getting some free turns out of it. It's just that their increased resistance and defenses to physical and magic attack damage is what really is the annoying part, because Brave shaving them becomes a hassle. It's like, man, they're not even taking that much damage, as you can see right here. Alright, so we're gonna summon at Lon and Rain's next turn, that because I really don't want to have to deal with what these tortoises can do. Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and summon Ifrit, and we know that they're weak to fire, so be sure to take Ifrit for this fight. Alright, one down, and let's go ahead and have Ace finish off the last one. Awesome. So that is a little bit of a gameplay showcase there for the Ace Lost Chapters, level 90. And now we're going to be moving forward to Seymour. Again, we're going to be taking Seymour, and we're going to take Lon and Rain. Look at that, they're really cute. They're tiny, but they work together, so really, really nice that they decided to put them in Dissidia Opera Omnia. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and back out of here, and we're going to go and move to the Seymour Lost Chapters now. Seymour, there we go. So we're going to be tackling the two Night Behemoths. Alright. And I'm just going to leave my summon the way it is, because, what was it? Ifrit is just such a good summon, as long as you have your HP at max for that attack boost. Alright, so here we go. We're gonna go ahead and nuke these mobs. So the mid-boss is going to be 3 mannequins. Okay. Let's pop that EX. Alright, and here we are. 2 Night Behemoths. Now something to note, one of them is actually 10 levels lower than the other. So that's just something that you want to keep in mind. Let's see. Let's go ahead and attack B here. And let's go ahead and apply Lance of Atrophy to this one. So we have the debuffs to attack, defense, and max brave. And let's see. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and use... break that one, save Seymour from eating too much damage. Let's use Chain Spell. And we're just going to go ahead and summon right here. I just want to avoid damage as much as possible. Using Thunderbolt. That's fine. Heave. Chain Spell. Okay, they're both attacking him. I'm just gonna avoid. I don't want Seymour to die. Or get broken at least. Alright, we have the EX again. Yep, we have the EX again. So again, I like Lon and Rain's EX because it builds up so quickly. So we get to see it over and over, or quite often. And there we go. So that is the Lost Chapters level 90 for Seymour. And then we're going to move finally to Sabin. So we're going to take Sabin and Lon and Rain. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and back out of here. And where is Sabin? There he is. So we're going to fight the Ghost Brothers. If you guys don't remember who the Ghost Brothers are, for you FF6 fans, they were essentially these temporary units that you could get in your party during the Phantom Train sequence, and they acted as temporary allies, and you could possess the enemy. They have like this possession ability, so it was pretty funny to see them actually on your team. So, and as you notice, I did take a friend Lon and Rain. So I might actually use them for the last sequence of this fight, so that way we have another chance of we can use their EX right off the bat. Okay, so the mid boss for this is going to be the Desert Zoo. I don't remember the exact name off the top of my head, and then a red dragon. So we're gonna go ahead and just nuke both of them. And let's go ahead and use their EX. And look, we get another turn already. Let's take out the bird. And let's use their EX again. Alright, and we got the overkill, which is very nice. Alright, and we have the summon available. Okay, so 3 Ghost Brothers. Again, you could bring Celeste to this as far as global-wise, because they use primarily magic attacks. Alright, let's see. We're gonna go ahead and... Let's see, A is going last. Okay, I'm gonna actually switch to Lon. So now we have 2 Lon and Rains, which is really cute to see. It's like we have a party of 4, but not really. Alright, and now we're gonna summon. So again, like I said during the discussion for this one's probably going to be the easiest by far as even like global standards for what we have in global, because they don't really have a lot of HP, and we have units now that could actually deal AoE HP damage. Now it is split damage, but it's still AoE damage, so it'll help out a lot. But that is going to be it, guys. It's going to be my showcase for the upcoming Lost Chapters 4 for global, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the little icing on the cake that I threw there, showing you guys Lon and Rain, which is going to be future characters that we're going to be seeing in global. Alright guys, once again, my name is 40 the Broadway Saiyan. Stay tuned for the next video, and mahal everyone.